Hi everyone, in this video we'll be going through type 1A type of questions. Once you understand how to approach this type of question, the technique, all the similar questions you can apply the same technique and you will find that it's very easy to arrive at the final answer. Alright, so let's get started with this. Mark paid $361.40 for a watch and a shirt. The watch cost $67.80 more than the shirt. How much did the watch cost? Okay, so the first thing is here we have two items, the watch and the shirt. Alright, and from this sentence, the watch costs $67.80 more than the shirt. We know that the watch costs more. Alright, so when we draw the model, okay, we're going to draw for the watch first. Okay, so this is the watch, and since we know that the watch costs more, we're going to draw a bigger rectangle or a bigger block. Okay, now the shirt costs less. Okay, so below that we'll draw for the shirt. Okay, and we're going to draw a slightly smaller rectangle. Okay, a slightly smaller rectangle over here. Now we know that the difference between them, okay, is $67.80. Why? Because this sentence here says that the watch costs $67.80 more than the shirt. So this difference here, okay, so if I were to extend this all the way here, okay, so this difference here is equivalent to 67.80. all right, and we also know that the total amount here, okay, for the watch and the shirt is $361.40. all right, so how do I approach this question? Okay, so the first thing is we know that the watch costs more than the shirt, and so forth, and so the watch is drawn as one full block or one full rectangle. All right, and now the shirt costs less than the watch, so the shirt block is slightly smaller. Now imagine that I extend this shirt block, okay, all the way such that it costs the same as that of the watch. Okay, so imagine that now I do this extension. All right, so what you will have is you will have two blocks of the same size. Okay, two blocks of the same size. All right, so if both the blocks are the same size, how much would the total cost be? All right, so that is the technique towards this question. So the total cost, okay, for two full blocks will be equals to the current amount that you have paid, which is 361.4, okay, plus the difference. So the difference, okay, between both the watch and the shirt is 67.80. So plus 67.80. all right, and that will give me a sum of $429.20. okay, so let me repeat again. What are we trying to do? We are trying to imagine that the shirt costs the same amount as the watch. Okay, we're trying to imagine that the shirt costs the same amount as the watch. So in terms of drawing, both the blocks will have the same length. Okay, will have the same length. So in that case, the total amount that I would have paid would be whatever amount that I've currently paid, which is 361.4, plus whatever is the difference between the watch and the shirt. Okay, so this 429.20 is the amount I would have paid if the watch and the shirt cost the same amount. Okay, so that is why I've written here that this is the total cost for two full blocks. That means two rectangles of the same dimension. Okay, now that I have this amount, okay, we can see that the watch is actually one full block. Correct? So if the watch is one full block and I know the cost of two full blocks, I can easily go ahead to find the cost of the watch. Okay, so I can now say that the cost of watch is equals to 429.20 divided by 2, and that will be equals to 214.60. okay, so that is actually the answer that we're looking for. How much does the watch cost? Okay, Again, how I get this answer is because 429.20 is the cost for 2 full blocks and the watch is 1 full block. So I take the value divided by 2. Okay, so of course we can extend this right now and we can also find the cost of the shirt. Okay, so the cost of the shirt will be equals to the amount that you have paid for the watch, 214.60, subtract the difference, 67.18, and that will give me 146.80. Alright, that will be the cost of the shirt. And just to confirm if our answers are correct, we know that the total cost of both of these items was 361.40. Okay, so I can confirm whether my answer is correct by computing that. So I can say that the total cost should be the cost of the watch and the shirt, which will be 214.60 plus 146.80. Okay, and if I add both of them together, I will get 361.40. So you can see that it is a match. So this is the approach towards such model sum questions. Okay, so thank you for watching. Again, watch all the different types of model sums so you get a clear idea how to approach any question that you see in the exam. Thank you. Bye.